think this was a perfect change to make, so I'm happy that they did that. Mega Man, Wii Fit, and Cringe all have the same costumes, which means we can jump into our biggest character yet. Of course, I'm not saying the amount we have is bad. I mean, this is the most playable characters we've ever gotten, but hidden characters aren't a new thing either. Super Mario 3D World had a secret character in the form of, But the point is that there could be one or more hidden characters. Personally, I'm leaning towards there isn't, but if they were to add another character, I'm between 3 different options. First off, we of course have to talk about Cringe herself. Personally, I doubt she'll make it in. 79, Rosalina. In this Palutena's guidance, we learned that yes, the Lumas do indeed die to protect Rosalina. How can you Rosalina stans go around calling her a caring mother figure to the Lumas when she is clearly just using them in order to have disposable bodyguards for herself? I mean, Verity says that Rosalina doesn't think it's that big of a deal, which is pretty shocking to Pit, of course, because what type of evil person would set their own children up for that? I want to hear you Rosalina stans try and defend this one. You all always hate when I call her cringe, so go ahead. I dare you to find an excuse here. In fact, all 5 characters have conceptually the same Final Smashes in Ultimate, with only aesthetics and functionality changing. Let's start with our 3 aesthetic ones first. Cringe's Final Smash in Smash 4 was a Power Star. 85, Grand Star. As most of us know by now, I have a strong hatred towards Cringe here, but lucky for me, this is one time where most people will actually agree with me. Also, Daisy's above Peach because she's more awesome. Rosalina didn't get one. Loser! Honestly though, I think he will appear in the movie, but just as an Easter egg of some kind. Cringe will not be in the movie, and if she is in the movie, it sucks. 249, Cringe Up. A lot of characters have spin taunts, and this is easily one of my least favorites. If you know me, you could probably guess why. Cringe's best ult is her last one based on Fire Peach, as it reminds me of a character that isn't Rosalina. Oh yeah, I bet you Rosalina stans are crying hard right now. Go ahead, try and dislike the video. Oh, YouTube removed the dislike bar, how sad for you. Guess I'll just have to cope in the comments, you poor things.
I thought you said there were 114 costumes. How are we already at the top 100?
Oh, what?
Yeah, you missed 2 costumes. Where are they?
Oh no, they noticed. I guess I have no other choice now but to put them on.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy them!
Rosalina Sims.
Not join them! Bring balance to the Force! Not leave it in darkness!
Yeah, Rosalina's cringe, so that means her costumes get number 114, then 113 for the hat. For longtime viewers of the channel, you all know that Rosalina is my arch nemesis. There is no other character I dislike more than her, and when I remembered her theme, titled One Star After Another, was another space one, I was ecstatic. I would finally have a list where she could justifiably take last place, and people wouldn't be able to pin it on my hatred towards her. But then, her boss fight was sadly actually unique. Instead of the hands, she fights Marks, and since she is one of only 3 total characters to have Marks as a final boss, it meant that her route was sadly the most unique of the space theme routes. My chance to give her last place was stolen from me. Why couldn't the other space characters also fight Marks? I mean, it would have made sense. But now I'll have to live in despair knowing she was able to just barely escape my wrath and take 79th place. Let's move on before I cry about it more. Our next track is Rosalina's oh my. When I saw this in the Wave 6 trailer, I was genuinely appalled. Listen, I know it's a bit that I'm a Rosalina hater, but everyone disliked this track. It was one of the most boring tracks in Mario Kart 7, and the fact that it's brought back in the last wave is so annoying. But why is this track so loathed? Well, why don't we jump into the layout to find out? First off, this aesthetic sucks. I'm sure the Galaxy fans soy at their screen every time they see this because, oh look, it's the Comet Observatory, but frozen! But that really is not played into the track at all. So yeah, I guess it can be in D tier. The song is pretty solid, I guess, but I would have liked a remix of Airship Fortress more. Yeah, okay, let's just move on from this course.